This music is like way too serious for this game. But I didn't want to spoil the songs in the game. I mean, at least not the intro. That's iconic. Yeah. Welcome everybody to stream. Oh, today we're playing one of my favorite games. Even though I haven't played too many times. But I don't know, I just love the game. We can go here. Wait. Oh. But yeah. They were playing The Secret of Monkey Island. I mean, it's always been known by Monkey Island, but I guess yeah, the original name is The Secret of Monkey Island. And I remember playing this way back in the day. It was in one of my uncle's house. He used to have like an old computer with games. Yeah, are we ready to start? Um, okay, I'll wait until 10 minutes into the stream and we can start again. Also, I can show my new bot channel. Huh. Wait, the name is wrong. I did change the name. I guess it didn't update. Uh, Channel. Yeah, I didn't update. But yeah, I couldn't only upload 10 videos today. But yeah, if I can upload 10 videos every day, maybe in like 8 to 9 days, I'll be done. Probably. Are they all already like max quality? No. They're still rendering and processing. It is. What about this one? Okay, this one is 1080p. This is Resident Evil 3. Mr. Champy. And then I think I started Silent Hill 3. Yeah. Oh, is this a difference? It is. Oh, oh. Yo, Mr. Crims with the raid. PC Grow. I mean, Grow Dad? How you doing, Mr. Coffee? Fancy Yoshi. How you guys doing? Narrowcast. Narrowcast. Yo, how you guys doing? Keep playing this music, but yeah. This music is like way too serious for this game. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to spoil the intro of the game, you know. It's like iconic. But yeah, I was showing my new bot channel. Look at this. I don't know if I'm gonna change the thumbnails. Probably. But the quality is pretty good. Look at this. It's quality. Resident Evil 4 randomizer. Yo, Lakota. Link the channel. It doesn't even have a custom URL or anything. It's like a backup channel. But yeah. Here. So my the oldest bot that I have saved is no, not this one. I think it was that one. Finishing Resident Evil 4. This is the oldest bot I could save. I finished Resident Evil 4 in this stream. Mr. Narrowcat in this chat. But yeah. Finish the game. But yeah, there's Madison, the horror game. There's Resident Evil 3 PlayStation. Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 2. Oh yeah, Silent Hill 2. And yeah, Silent Hill 3. Wait, this one is still processing. Oh god, not this. Not this puzzle. Oh god. I like the all these I mean bots have the title that I was using on the stream. Also I've tried to date all the bots. So this one is from the 16th of July. Yeah. Alright, should we start the game? Should we start the game? The intro is epic. Let's go. How's the volume? Wait. Oh fuck. I fucked up. Lasagna time. Maybe too loud, no? Alright. Let's go, new game. Should we go like back and forth between the special edition and the OG? Okay, so this is the special edition. Yo, Mr. Crims. Wait, can I switch between them? No, I guess not during the intro. Thank you, Crims. 6 months? God damn. Wait, you just bought a 6 month? Are you crazy? Yeah, I appreciate that. That's gonna encourage me to keep streaming. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mr. Crims. Have you played this game before?
Hi.
Let me know.
My name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
I wanna be a pirate.
Yikes!
Mr.
Don't
Coffee.
sneak up on me like that.
I'm over this way.
Ah, well then.
Okay, so now we can switch between.
Threepwood.
Okay, this is how it used to look back in the day. I love that you can do this. Switch back and forth. Never finish it? Oh.
I'm off to seek my fortune.
Good luck.
Oh, hell yeah, Mr.
Where did
Coffee.
you say those pirate leaders were?
The scum bar.
I don't remember the whole game.
Thanks.
Like, I remember some key things that you need to do, but 8 years ago. Okay. The soundtrack is amazing too. But I guess we all prefer to watch the special edition, right? And listen to the voice acting and the remake music. I mean, we can go back and forth, and like I said, this is how it used to be. Look at this, 15 FPS, or even less. But yeah, we're gonna play the special edition. Ah, let's go. The Scum Bar. Dude, this is so iconic. Okay, how did you open the context menu or whatever? Oh, that's the hint. I don't need no hint. Oh, there we go. B. Okay, look at this guy. Oh, I can't even look at this guy.
They're busy listening to the guy on the left.
Let me know how is the volume.
What be ye wanting, boy?
I want to be a pirate.
I want to be a pirate.
So what? Why bother us? Hey, don't forget we're short on help because of this whole LeChuck thing. So, no pirates means no swag, and no swag means no grog, and we're getting dangerously low on grog. Do you have any special skills?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Well, all right. But you don't become a pirate just by asking. You'll have to go through the 3 trials.
What 3 trials are those?
There are 3 trials every pirate must pass. You must master the sword, and the art of thievery, and the quest. The what? Treasure hunting, you see.
Have you ever played Yakuza 0? Yeah, I did. I did play for a couple hours.
You must prove yourself.
I beat the first few fights,
Swordplay, thievery, and
but I never finished the game.
treasure huntery. Then return with proof that you've done it. And then you must
The
drink
sub
grog
stories.
with us. Grog!
Okay. There are a bunch of cool smelling grog squealing pigs. Okay, let's see what we need to do.
Tell me more about mastering the sword.
First, get ye a sword. You must seek out and defeat the sword master. Someone in town can probably direct you. Oh! You want to find somebody to train you first. Imagine trying to take on the sword master without any training.
Yo, laugh. How's it going? Have you played this game before, laugh?
Tell me more about mastering the art of thievery.
We want you to procure a small item for us.
The idol of many hands. In the governor's
Never seen this game? Oh, you're in for a
The
treat
governor
then.
keeps the idol of many hands.
Just pay attention to the dialogue, they're so funny.
Outside the town.
You'll have to get past the guards.
Do the Mario.
The tricky Mario arms that come side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step. And then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it.
Wait.
It's the Mario.
Wait 1 second. It's not place what I want the video alert to show. But... Oh, here we go. Back a move.
Do the Mario. Swing your arms
I
from
put it
side to
better.
side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step. And then again,
I hope you do the
let's
Mario in real life.
All together now.
Every time, man.
You got it. It's the Mario.
Okay. Resume game. Um. Okay, so we know about the mastering the sword. We know about the art of what was it called? Wait, are you guys going
Do the
again?
Mario swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step and
Okay,
then
dude.
again. Let's do the Mario all together now.
Mario going
You got it.
crazy.
It's the Mario.
I thought the one to spam this was gonna be Ace back, but Mr. Coffee is doing it too. Okay, can we play the game now?
É que hoje vai ter festinha aqui dentro do
This
meu
one is
barraco.
broken.
Vou te
I gotta
arrastar
fix
pro
this.
beco. Vai ser sequência de vapo. Vai ser sequência de vapo. Vai ser sequência.
Because the background is green and I have like the green screen effect. Okay, that should be fixed now. Wait, can we play again? For now, the cat jam is gonna show green screen that Yoshi. Alright, can we play? Let's go. Let's play the game. Okay, the treasure hunting. Let's see this one.
Tell me more about treasure hunting.
Treasure hunt.
Legend has it that there's a treasure buried here on the island. All you must do is find the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island and bring it back here.
Should I have a map or something?
Well, you can hardly expect to find a treasure without a map.
And don't forget, X marks the spot.
Should we go into the kitchen now?
I'll just be running along now.
Where is the
To our grog.
Come back
The
later
cooker.
and tell us how you're
give
doing.
me some of that clip?
Hey, you can't come back here.
Ah, let's wait for him to leave. I remember this part a little bit. Oh, there he goes. Let's go. Okay, so we can pick this one
It's some
out.
sort of meat or meat-like
A little
substance.
bit tough out. Boom, there we go. And then I think we can cook it, right? Like this.
Ow!
Now
Got it.
we got the pot. Wait. Oh yeah, we need something for this. I don't know what it was, but
Someone cooked a head cheese in this. I don't want that much.
we need like a super pint. We need a super pint for this. Fucking bird, dude. Okay, I don't remember how. Oh wait, can you step on one of these things? Okay, whatever. We'll do that later. I don't remember everything. Oh. Okay, so first thing we need to do.
Meanwhile, deep beneath Monkey Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck ship lies anchored in a river of lava.
Okay, let's trademark.
Captain LeChuck, sir.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Coffee.
There's nothing like the hot winds of hell blowing in
Yeah,
your
thank
face.
you, Mr. Coffee.
Oh, sir. Nothing like it.
Coffee Chan.
Sir.
It's days like this that make you glad to be dead.
Oh, yes, sir. Glad to be dead.
Can we check the old version? Oh. Still a great experience, man. Just listen to that music. So freaking good.
So scared of the sea, they're afraid to take a bath.
There seems to be a new pirate in town. Actually, he's a pirate wannabe. Young, inexperienced, probably nothing to worry about. Don't know why I bother you with it. I'll have him taken care of myself.
Wait! I'll handle this personally. My plans are too important to be messed up by amateurs.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we are. Yeah, let's go. We need to train with the sword. We need somebody to train us. Wait. Take a look at this.
Re-elect Governor Marley. When there's only one candidate, there's only one choice.
Can we pick it up?
I can't pick that up.
Oh. Okay, where are we going? Wait, I think I'm going the wrong way. Light? Maybe. Village? Oh yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way. I want to go to the center of the city. Let's go back. Oh, it might be this way. There we go. Oh, I remember this guy.
Excuse me, but do you have a cousin named Sven?
Sven? No, but I once had a barber named Dominic.
No, but I once had a barber named Dominique.
Close enough. Let's talk business. You want to buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island?
I think we do
Only one
need
in existence.
one of those maps.
Rare. Very rare. Only 100 pieces of 8.
No thanks. I don't have enough money.
Well then, buzz off, kid. It's bad for business.
Okay, we gotta come back whenever we have the money. Look at the rat.
Hey, don't mess with my rat.
I don't see anything special about it.
I said don't pester the rat.
Okay, chill.
Hey, nice rat.
Do you like rats?
Yes, especially in a light wine sauce.
Get away! I'm not gonna warn you again. Leave the rat alone!
Do you guys know the sneaky-looking man on the opposite corner?
Wanna buy a map, eh? Our maps are top quality, not like the bird-caged liners you get from that clown across the street. No, just kidding. These are actually copies of the minutes of the last meeting of the Melee Island PTA. Can't even give them away. Want one?
Yeah, sure. Hey. Oh.
No, but I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8.
Okay, that's fair.
I'll just be running along now.
So did I get? Oh yeah. Let's take a
There
look.
sure are a lot of spelling errors. I think I hear slithering inside. No thanks. I'd rather not touch any of this creepy voodoo stuff.
Oh, I remember this. I don't know if we can pick it up.
Maybe no one will miss just this
Ooh,
one
okay.
thing. Poor little thing. Whatever it was.
What may I help you with, son? Wait. Don't say anything. I can sense your name is Guybrush. Guybrush nose hair. No. Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. Am I not right?
Oh, that's amazing. Lucky guess.
Lucky guess. Half the people I know are named Guybrush.
I suggest you open your mind. It will help you in your coming journey.
Journey?
Journey? What can you tell me about my journey?
I am getting a vision. I see you taking a voyage, a long voyage. I see you captaining a ship.
Yeah!
I see.
What? See what?
I see a giant monkey.
Yikes!
I see you inside the giant monkey.
Gross.
Wait.
Gross.
It's all becoming clear. Your journey will have many parts. You will see things better left unseen. You will hear things better left unheard. You will learn things better left unlearned.
What kind of things? I hate surprises.
No, the time is not right to know. When you know your purpose, come see me. I will let you know then.
Yikes!
Okay, I guess we don't need to pay for this. We just joined it. What is this?
Ye old rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shop. Serving your rubber chicken with the pulley in the middle needs for over 50 years.
Oh, okay. Let's go check it out.
Hello? Anybody in here? Hello?
You know, bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one. And at this time of night, nobody would be around to see it.
A circus.
Did you hear something back in here too?
No? I'd better get your name.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Listen, Peepwood.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, whatever your name is, listen. I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop. Take it from me. This is a bad time to be visiting Melee Island. A very bad time. My advice to you is to find somewhere else to take your vacation. Somewhere safer.
Boy, I feel much better knowing there's an officer of the law around.
Okay, what can we do here?
Oh, a circus! I love a circus.
I love a circus. Okay, anything else? Oops. Okay, let's go here.
Ahoy
Oh.
there, fancy pants.
Remember the shop?
Slashmaster. When you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
Can I pick it up?
Are you waiting for me to fall asleep or something? I don't have all day. What do you want?
About this sword.
Yeah, what about it?
I want it.
That's 100 pieces of 8.
What?
Take it or leave it.
I don't have enough.
I don't have enough money.
Figures. Now, how else do you want to waste my time?
I'm looking for the sword master of Melee Island.
The Sword Master of Melee Island? Now, I don't know. See, nobody knows the whereabouts of her secret hideout. Nobody except me. I'd have to go and ask her if it's okay to show you the way. I guess I could hike all the way over there. Once. Be right back.
This part I
And don't
remember.
touch anything!
So can we actually steal the thing? I don't think so. He's gonna show up, right? Yeah.
Looking for a sword master, are ya? Looking for a little thigh-finger discount, it looks like to me. See if I ever trust you again, devious
Yo,
little
Chompy.
shoplifting weasel boy.
I'm doing good.
Maybe you'd like to pay for that?
Have you played this game before, Jumpy?
I'm looking for the sword master of Melee Island.
Wait, let me put
Yeah,
this
like I'm
back.
gonna fall for that one again.
Oh, please. I won't steal anything this time, I promise.
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back.
Oh, you've seen it before?
I've got
Okay.
my eyes on you, weasel boy. Don't try anything.
Okay, let's put this back.
Slashmaster. When you
How-
want a sword as sharp as your wit.
How do I... Fuck. How do I put this thing
I
back?
can't pick that up.
It never fails. I step away from the counter for 2 seconds and some idiot's already ringing that stupid bell. The sword master says you can jump in the lake, by the way. What do you want?
Yeah, just
About
put the
this
sword
sword.
back. I don't
Yeah,
want it.
what about it?
I don't
I
want
don't
it.
want it.
Figures. Now, how else do you want to waste my time?
Okay, now we do the sword master.
I'm looking for the sword master of Melee Island.
Yeah, like I'm gonna fall for that one again.
Oh, please. I won't steal anything this time, I promise.
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back.
Alright, let's...
I've got my eyes on you, weasel boy. Don't try anything.
Oh, he's going. Cool. God damn it. I keep clicking outside of the screen. No. Did I lost them? Yeah. I think I did. Shopkeeper? Okay. We're going this way. Fuck. I did lose him. God damn it.
I think there's something going on in there.
I get in the cannon, but the gunpowder makes me sneeze.
Well, I can't do it. I hurt my hand taming the lions last week.
I hardly think that little scratch compares to my chronic allergy. You get in the cannon.
You don't have any allergies, you faker. You get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
Slacker.
Loser.
Ruffian.
Flop.
Weasel.
Weevil.
Miscreant.
Toady.
Ne'er-do-well.
Can I borrow a trampoline?
Say there, son, how'd you like the chance
A once-in-a-lifetime chance.
to perform an amazing feat?
A death-defying feat.
Well, not so death-defying, really.
Dangerous feat.
No, not dangerous at all,
An easy feat.
but exciting,
With the amazing
adventurous, acrobatic,
and exceedingly well-known
fabulous, flying.
Ferrucini brothers.
That's us,
My brother Alfredo.
and my brother Bill.
Sound good?
Good.
It's very simple, really.
See that cannon over there? All you have to do,
Is get in the cannon,
and we'll shoot you out of it.
across the room.
Quite safe, actually.
So, what do you say?
How much you pay?
How much will you pay me?
How about 478
Ooh, okay.
pieces of 8?
Okay, sounds good.
Have you got a helmet?
Of course I have a helmet. What sort of idiot do you take me for?
Well, let's have it.
We want to be sure.
That it's safe.
Wouldn't want you hurt.
No, siree.
Yeah, I think you can use the pod, right? Wait. Wait, how do you...
Ah, that will work as a helmet.
Now we can do the trick.
Step right over here, son.
Now put on your helmet,
And get in the cannon.
and we'll take care of the rest.
Echo!
It works!
Oh, I'm so relieved.
Hey!
Are you okay?
Wait, what? What's my helmet?
Where's my helmet?
He's all right!
Hooray! We are spared an embarrassing and financially debilitating lawsuit.
Here is your money, sir.
Just a recompense for aiding us.
The basic theory is fine.
We just need to change the aim a bit.
I'll try it next.
No, I'll do it next.
No, me!
No, me!
Slacker!
Loser!
Ruffian! Fop!
Okay, so we have the money now. Nice. We can buy the map. We can buy the sword. I think I will need those. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's go buy those things. What is these other things? Light, house, island. Okay, let's buy out the map.
Excuse me, but oh, it's only you again. Come back for the map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island, huh? I hope you brought enough money this time.
I'll take it. It'll make a swell gift.
There you go. You made a wise decision. Now get lost.
Okay, let's go get the sword. And then we can chase the guy. Follow the guy.
Hey, where'd you go? I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, whew, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again, ungrateful little shoplifter.
Wait, there's a shovel? I'll pick the shovel too. If we're going treasure hunting, we're gonna need it. Anything else?
Could you hurry up? I was hoping to close early today.
Yo,
Got a
chill.
good deal on swords right now. What do you want?
What is
How
shovel?
about this shovel?
Yeah, what about it?
I want it.
I want it.
Great. Oh, it'll pay for itself, believe me. Yeah, you'll dig up 75 pieces of 8 in no time. But hey,
75?
save some treasure for the rest of us, would you?
75 for a freaking shovel. Okay.
About this sword.
Yeah, what about it?
I want it.
Great. Best 100 pieces of 8 you ever spent. What else do you want?
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
Yeah, like I'm gonna fall for that one again.
Oh, please. I won't steal anything this time, I promise.
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back.
Okay, we need to do it.
I've got my eyes on
We need to do it right this
boy.
time.
Don't try anything.
There was a shortcut somewhere that you can open one of these doors, I think. Please don't go into the bar. Okay. Oh, the park. Wait, the plant. Yeah. What about this one? So there's some yellow plants and red plants. I don't know if I need those. Really don't.
I better just stay back here and eavesdrop.
Hello again, Carla.
I thought I told you to get lost.
Actually, I'm here on business. This kid come into my store, see?
Face it, you crusty old lech. You'd make any excuse just to come out here and bother me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, cut it out. I'm sick of it. Take a hike and don't come out here again. Someone might follow you, and then I'd become another Melee Island tourist attraction.
Hey, it's your loss, baby.
Yeah, right. Now scram. How dare you approach the Sword Master without permission, which I surely didn't give you.
Come to kill you.
I beg your pardon. I must talk to you.
I doubt that. Everyone who comes here is prepared to fight. Let's be honest. You're here to prove yourself to the pirate leaders in hopes of one day being as immoral as they are.
Yep. Nailed it right on the head. Gee, you're smart.
What was your final grade in Captain Smirk's sword fighting class?
Grade? Class?
You mean you came here to take on the Swordmaster of Melee Island, possibly the greatest sword fighter in the entire Caribbean, without a single lesson in the art of fencing?
Yep.
How did you expect to defend yourself?
Gee, I don't know.
I see. Obviously not with your razor-sharp wit. I'd advise you to seek out Captain Smirks and get some real training.
Captain Smirk.
It would hardly be ethical, sporting, or even interesting to fight someone as unskilled as yourself. So beat it.
Okay, now we know where she lives. Okay.
Whatever you wantin', you scurvy lubber?
Oh.
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
What did you guys talk so funny? Funny
Why
accent?
do you guys talk so funny?
Pirate lingo. It's how everybody talked back then. Come on, Guybrush, play along.
Play along.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
Okay. Four masters. Circus. Let's go to
Move out of the
the...
way, or I cuts my way through.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
Let's go check the lights. There's a house, the island. What?
Stop! You must pay a toll.
Look behind you! A mouse!
I'm not falling for that. Scuttle along, you scurvy sea slug. You can't pass until you pay the toll.
How much is it?
Oh, please can't I pass?
Oh, boy, do you sound like a wimp. I don't like wimps. You can't pass until you pay the toll.
How much is the toll?
Well, what have you got?
Some semi-rancid meat?
I want something that'll attract attention, but have no real importance.
Huh.
Construction paper jockey shorts?
Don't be silly. You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat ya.
Okay, we ain't doing this yet. Can we even get to this place? I guess no. Let's go here. Oh, what about this path over here? Hook Island. Restaurant. Souvenirs. Oh, I remember this. We're gonna use the chicken poly. Use.
Hey! I don't like visitors. Who are you?
I'm a pirate, Cannonball Head. Who are you?
My name's Meat Hook, and I think you've got a little attitude problem.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Cannonball Head.
That's okay. I'd rather have a cannonball head than a ponytail. Ha 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 ha!
I meant to call you Chrome Dome.
Why, you...
Yo, no. We're just joking.
I suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and insult me again, eh?
Excuse me, but the sign said there were restrooms in here?
Sorry, but that sign's a little out of date. I used to have a thriving tourist business here. I had animal wax, tattoo demonstrations, souvenirs. But there was a little accident with one of the trained animals. One of our guests was hurt very badly. So I was shut down, put out of business, and since then, I've lived here all alone. And the only company I have is the same beast that mauled that unlucky tourist. The same beast that made me a hermit.
Can I see it?
A monster that, just by coincidence, is identical to one what attacked me when I was just a child and left me with these hooks instead of hands. A deformed man. Jeez, now I'm all depressed. Thanks a lot. Can't you just leave me alone now?
What was your name again, Cannonball Head?
Look, I told you not to call me that. My name's Meat Hook, and you still have a little attitude problem.
And you've still got a little hair problem.
Jeez, you just don't know when to quit, do you?
Obviously, neither did your barber.
Why, you...
Hey.
I suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and insult me again, eh?
I'm Bobbin Threadbare. Are you my mother?
No, your mother was a duck. Now beat it.
Wait.
Oops, I just realized that this is the wrong house.
Oh, okay. Have a nice time on Melee Island.
Wait, I can do anything here? Gotta be able to do something.
I suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and insult me again, eh?
What was your name again, Cannonball Head?
Look, I told you not to call me that. My name's Meat Hook, and you still have a little attitude problem.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Cannonball Head.
That's okay. I'd rather have a cannonball head than a ponytail. Ha 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 ha!
Ha ha ha!
Hey, you've got a pretty good sense of humor. Ha! Want to see something really funny? Ha!
Yes, please show me, Mr. Meat.
Ha ha! What's this? Say hello, Roger. Hello, Roger. Ha 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 ha! Pretty good, eh? I got a whole routine, but I don't have the time to do it all right now. Maybe if we're ever on a long ocean voyage together. But until then, I'm a very busy man, so...
Could you show me that neato tattoo thing again?
Well, okay, but just one more time. Haha, what's this? Say hello, Roger. Hello, Roger.
Huh.
Could you show me that neato tattoo thing again?
Well, okay, but just one more time. Haha, what's this? Say hello, Roger. Hello, Roger.
Okay, there's nothing that I can do. Can I use any items? Nope.
Oops, I just realized that this is the wrong house.
Oh, okay. Have a nice time on Melee Island. Say goodbye, Roger.
Oh, the map.
Goodbye, Roger.
In the shower. Of course. Let's do that. Wait, where are you going down?
Wow, it works both ways. That's some chicken.
Okay, let's see.
There sure are a lot of spelling errors.
Do you look?
There sure are a lot of spelling errors.
Wait. Minute? Oh, this is the map.
I don't need to look at a map right now.
I guess we gotta use the map here. Okay, let's try using the map.
I think I've been had. This is no map. It looks like dancing lessons.
Wait. Back to 3. Do the monkey. Do the Mario. Okay. Back, left, right. Left, right, back. Right, right, left, back. Okay, back, left, right. Let's try this way. Back. Which one is back? Oh. I guess back is this. Wait.
My, what an unusually bright yellow they are.
Oh, I did got it. Okay. Back, left, right. Okay, pick this one up.
I can't pick that up.
Why not?
I can't pick that up.
Okay. Back, left, right. Left, right, back.
I can't pick that up.
Why not?
I can't pick that up.
Okay, so right, left, back. Right. Left. Back. Oh, we found it. Okay. Use the shower.
This shouldn't take too long.
Hours pass.
Hey, I think I hit something. Oh boy. It's a t-shirt. Not my size, but a nice one nonetheless. Well, I guess I should put all this dirt back now.
More hours pass.
Perfect. Okay, can we take a look at these things?
Here lies treasure of such unimaginable wealth. Well, you'll just have to dig it up to believe it. Paid for by the Melee Island Chamber of Commerce. The legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. This carefully reproduced piece of Melee Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations. Remember, there are other pirates on this island. So go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person. I found the treasure of Melee Island and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
Wait, can we go back? Go. I don't know how to go back. Oh, right there. Okay. I'm thinking we give the t-shirt to that troll.
None shall pass.
That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want.
Can Nemesis appear here? I don't think so. Imagine.
None shall pass. You
Yeah, let me
must
go.
pay a toll.
How much?
Stand aside, troll. I'm a mighty pirate.
You're no pirate. While the town drunk could out-insult you on his back. And probably would.
I can out-insult anybody, you brainless clay doppelganger.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you. Take that and stick it in your repertoire.
Damn it.
None shall pass.
Okay, so I found the t-shirt. Should we go back? Sure. I don't think I've tried going this, but it is in the same path. I haven't tried going there. Wait, no. I can't even use any items here. Can I put on the t-shirt maybe?
Oh, it doesn't fit.
Oh, fuck.
Figures.
I told you, I don't have the time to show you any more tattoo tricks.
Okay, we need to do something with the tattoo.
Oops, I just realized that this is the wrong house.
Oh, okay. Have a nice time on Melee Island.
Trademark. Yeah, let's go back. Let's try going to the house. See if we can get there. Do I have anything else?
None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass. None shall pass. That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want.
God damn it. What do you want?
None shall pass.
None
shall pass. None shall pass.
Yo, shut up.
That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want.
None
shall pass.
Okay. We'll go down here. Is there anything down here? Okay, let's go see the Sword Master. None shall pass. Yeah. I was thinking more like the Lord of the Rings.
How dare you approach the Swordmaster with... Oh, it's you again.
I've come to kill.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
Yeah, more like Gandalf.
Nothing like being honest. I told you, I'm not going to fight you until you get some training.
Where do I get some training?
How dare you approach the Swordmaster with... Oh, it's you again.
Hi, I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
Do you have one in size 3? Of course you don't. Because you're not really a jacket
It's
salesman.
no use.
Let's be honest. You're here to prove yourself to the pirate leaders in hopes of one day being as immoral as they are.
Yep, nailed it right on the head. Gee, you're smart.
I told you, I'm not going to fight you until you get some training.
Yeah, he's out of us.
Wait, what the fuck? I don't remember adding that one. What the fuck, laugh? Did you hack into my... Yeah, I know that's loud. Okay, so we're going back to the village. Maybe talk to the pirates again. God damn it. Don't hack into my PC. Huh.
Oh, it doesn't fit. Figures.
Well, I discovered the lost treasure, eh? You're a clever boy. You may keep the chic t-shirt. We have plenty.
Oh wait, I just remembered something.
I'll just be running along now.
I need a mega
Leave
pine.
us to our grog.
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
The scum bar. Yeah, you know what's funny? The old version, I think the engine was called Scum. This engine was called Scum, right? Okay, where's... I need a mega pine. But I don't know where to get it. There's none here. I need some grog.
I think that bird'll peck my hand off.
Oh, shoot, bird.
That doesn't seem to work.
Oh yeah, let's go back to the city. Could I talk to the dog? Okay.
Rough.
Mail Island. Chuck.
Woof, LeChuck.
Talking dog. Yeah. Okay, now I remember what to do. Let's go. There's a part of the city I haven't looked at yet. Uh, yeah, this part. I think I need the grog to open this cell. Is it gonna work? Oh, have it.
Important notice. These dogs are not dead. They are only sleeping. No animals were harmed during the production of this game.
Here we go.
This door appears to be locked. I don't recognize the man, but that looks like the dog in the bar.
Oh, really?
A priceless Ming.
I'm taking this. Thank you very much.
This
Oh,
looks
look who
like
it
a
is.
job for Fester's Shine Top.
Better leave this here.
Wait, what? Fuck.
No, not the red button.
It's a big, ugly, hairy yak wearing some wax lips. I can't move it.
Yeah, pay attention to
can't
the
move it.
bottom left. All the actions. Okay. Nice. Wait, he's still going.
I'll need this. I must be nuts. Heck! Gophers! It's beautiful.
Open.
I can't open it.
Lock.
Uh-oh! That should hold him for a while. If only I had a file, I could get the idol.
What do you mean a file? Can we get this now? Oh yeah.
They're sleeping peacefully.
I don't know why I need that. Is that for the troll? Let's go talk to this guy.
You gotta get me out of here! I'm a victim of society!
Not to mention halitosis. Ugh.
Hey, it's hard to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat in here but rats.
Ew. Fucking rats. Wait. There's a bunch of new items.
I think it's some kind of religious text.
I don't want anything but my freedom! And maybe a breath mint.
Okay, what do I have?
It says gophers won't come near you with this stuff on.
What is a gopher? Okay. Maybe now I can give something to the troll. One of these items. Wait, what is this guy?
Ring bell for service. Say, are you guys pirates?
No, we're a wandering circus troupe.
But this rat scared away the elephant.
Shut up! Of course we're pirates. You can't buy clothes like these off the rack.
What do you want?
What's in the keg?
Rum.
Jam.
Jam.
Rum. Rum and jam. It's an old pirate favorite. Everybody knows that.
I'm really interested in this pirating thing.
What do you want?
How come you're in the street?
How come you're on this street corner and not on a ship? Looting, pillaging, sacking, that sort of thing.
Well, pirating hasn't been panning out so well for us.
There are some unnaturally talented pirates in the area right now.
Operating out of Monkey Island.
So we've been pursuing alternate means of self-support. We're trying to start up a circus.
It was working out well, until the rats scared off the elephant. Now you've depressed us. Go home.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but oh, it's only you again. I told you there was only one in existence. Now get lost.
A priceless Ming.
Priceless. Didn't the troll says he wanted something priceless?
shall That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want.
Fuck yeah.
I want something that will divert attention from things that are really important.
Like what?
None That's shall pretty pass. Useless, but it's not what I want. That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. None shall pass. That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. How about something saltier? None shall pass. None shall pass. That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. None shall pass.
Yes.
None shall pass.
Okay, let's go back to the stone bar. Maybe I can use the repellent on the bird. I also haven't found the pint to fill it with grog yet. Maybe I can use the base. Yeah, because
I think it's some kind of religious text. They're yak-sized and covered with slobber. I'm certainly not going to chew on them.
Oh.
Hey! Don't go into the kitchen!
Cozy. I don't want to burn that. They're yak-sized and covered with slobber. I'm certainly not going to chew on them.
Come on, let me in, let me in.
That doesn't seem to work.
There's more meat. Can I pick it up?
It's boiling hot.
Oh.
Wow. It ate the thing right up.
Wait, what? Fuck. It is gone. God damn it.
Ow! Got it.
Howdy there, gold finder.
What's in that grog stuff anyway?
Grog is a secret mixture which contains one or more of the following: kerosene, propylene glycol, artificial sweeteners, sulfuric acid, rum, acetone, red dye number 2, scum, axle grease, battery acid, and or pepperoni. As you can probably imagine, it's one of the most caustic,
Where did you get the pine? I forgot.
known to man.
And I know you can get more than one.
The stuff eats right
Because
through
it-
these mugs, and the
it would
cook is
disappear
losing a
if you take too
fortune
long.
replacing them.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog.
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
What am I missing? Should I ask for a hint?
Hey, man! Frank, make him quit it!
Oh wait.
Oh, now look what you did!
I apologize for what I said about rats.
They're very intelligent creatures. More intelligent than him. Why, there's a story around these parts that a bunch of rats actually crewed a ship here from fabled Monkey Island.
No, that's not right. It was actually a group of monkeys.
That's amazing.
But true. When they arrived, they sold the ship for a pretty penny. Only time I've seen anyone get the better of old Stan in a deal.
I thought it was rats.
I'll just be running along now.
Wait, can I go back here?
Hey, I'm back and I'm ready to know more about the future. Guess no one's here.
Hey, where'd you go? I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, whew, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again, ungrateful little shoplifter. What do you want?
I could really use a breath mint.
Whew, you're telling me. Here, take one. Please.
Oh, okay.
Take the whole roll. That'll be 1 piece of 8. What else do you want?
Do you have files?
Did you mean hanging files or nail files?
No, the metal kind you used to open locks with.
Ah, sorry, fresh out of those. What else do you want?
I think I'd just like to browse.
Hey, this ain't no boutique. Don't take all day.
Okay, let's go back. Let's use the mint on this guy.
Ooh, that's refreshing.
Don't take it yourself.
Oh, Grago mint. How refreshing. Thanks.
So, have you come to release me?
Would you happen to have a file?
You think I'd be in here if I did? All I have is this carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made me. You can have that if you bring me something to get rid of these rats. I can't stand carrot cake.
Oh.
Hey, this might work on the rats. Thanks. Here's the cake.
Okay. Eat the cake. No.
I better not wear it out before I get the idol.
Oh, wait. Alright, let's go back. I got the file now. Do I need to drug the dogs again? No?
This door appears to be locked. I've got the file.
I've got the file.
Whee!
I got it. I got the idol.
Whew. That was a close one. At least I got the idol.
But I'm not done with you yet.
Uh-oh.
Thought you could get out of here with the idol of many hands, did you?
Look, I can explain.
So can I. You poisoned the governor's pet poodles.
They're just sleeping.
Broke into her house.
The door was unlocked.
And stole one of her most valuable pieces of art.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, really? Well, let's hear your explanation.
It belongs in a museum.
Ah!
What's going on here?
I caught this hoodlum making off with your idol, Governor. He says it belongs in a museum.
That's right, it does.
What?
You heard me, Fester. The real question is, how did he get in here while you were on guard? Oh, just go away, Fester. I can handle this.
I'll deal with you later.
Sorry about him. He's new. I'm Governor Marley. Governor Elaine Marley. So my idol belongs in a museum, eh?
Yeah.
Well...
Relax, Mr. Threepwood. I know why you're here. Believe me, you're not the first who's tried. Although I have to admit, not many get as far as you have.
Jeepers,
My lookout told me of your arrival. I've wanted to meet you ever since I heard your fascinating name. Tell me, Guybrush, why do you want to be a pirate? You don't look like one. Your face is too... sweet.
Girl...
I see. Well, you're obviously not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you? I suppose you've got many more exciting things to do? I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood.
No, come back.
Twinkley? I really wish I knew how to talk to women.
Okay, we have the idol now.
Where do you think you're going, Throom Wade?
Excuse me, Mr. Shinetop, but you're blocking the doorway.
I think you need to cool off. Hand over your sword.
Uh-oh.
This is the end of the road, my little pantalooned pal. Your troublemaking days on Melee Island are over. My plans for the governor are far too important and much too near completion to risk letting a would-be pirate like you get in the way. So long, Mr. Spicecake or Droopface or whatever your name is. This might actually turn out to be a pretty good day.
Oh no.
I guess I'll be needing a sword. This one will do. Well, that wasn't so hard. Now all I have to do is show this stupid idol to the pirate leaders and...
You're alive!
Governor!
Hey, you can talk. Huh, who'd have known?
What are you doing here? Come to finish the job?
No, I came down here to save your life. Fester wasn't acting on my orders when he threw you in there.
You came down here to rescue me? I didn't even think you liked me.
Well, our first meeting was a little awkward. You seemed to have trouble forming complete sentences. But then again, so do most of my citizens.
But I'm not one of your citizens. I'm just a drifter. A nobody. A would-be pirate. Who would have known or even cared if you'd let me drown?
I would have, Guybrush.
Oh, Governor.
Oh, Threepwood.
Oh, Elaine.
Oh, Guybrush.
Love Muffin.
Sugar Boots.
Honey Pumpkin.
Plunder Bunny.
Kiss me.
Oh.
No, we mustn't.
What?
Not here, where everyone can see us.
Why? Are you ashamed of me?
No, it's not that at all. It's just that many of these pirates have made advances towards me. And to avoid hurting their feelings, I've always told them that my father made me promise never to fall in love with a pirate. If they see us together, they'll know I was lying.
Okay then, let's go to your place.
Okay. But finish your trials first. I don't want you to be preoccupied.
But I feel this sudden urge to complete the trials. Quickly.
Okay, I have the idol. Staple remover. Oh wait, staple remover.
No staples to be removed.
Oh. Oh my. Okay, so what am I missing? What is the next step? I mean, I can show the idol to these guys.
The idol with many hands. Here a brave lad. And thank ye for stealing it for us.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog. Come back later and
Hey,
tell us
Des.
how you're doing.
There's me on the chandelier. Hey, there's me on the chandelier. Wait, let me go back. You can't interact with this guy. I was trying to look at him, but you can't. You can interact with this table, but not with the guy in the chandelier. Yo, how you doing? Titon? Oh god. Titon? 86. Okay, so what is the next step? Huh. I need to find somebody to train me on the sword.
Who are you?
My name is Otis. At least I think it is. I've been in here so long I can hardly remember. You gotta get me out of here before I lose my mind completely. Can't you see? I'm innocent.
But why are you in jail if you're innocent?
I was framed. I didn't touch the stupid flowers.
Wait, the flowers?
What flowers?
The yellow Cornish in dormy flowers in the forest. It's against the law to pick them.
So, how's the food in there?
Oh, you know, the usual. Slop, grog, gruel, rats, bugs, and body lice if I can catch them. I have a carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made, even though she knows I detest carrot cake. Actually, the cook at the bar is an old friend of mine, and sometimes he sneaks me food, like pork trimmings, mostly feet and lips. But once in a while, he brings this really odd rump roast.
What was so odd about the rump roast?
Well, it's the only rump roast I ever seen with a prehensile tail.
So who'd want to frame you?
I don't know who exactly. I think it was a conspiracy. And if there's one type of piracy I don't like, it's conspiracy. Look, I like visitors and everything, but I don't have much more to say. Plus, my throat's getting dry from all this talking. Why don't you go find someone else to talk to? It's not like I'm the only pirate left on the island or anything. I don't want anything but my freedom.
I don't know where to get.
Ahoy there, stranger. New in town?
My name's Guybrush Threepwood. I'm new in town.
Guybrush Threepwood? That's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
Well, what's your name?
My name is Mancomb Seepgood. So, what brings you to Melee Island, anyway?
I want to be a pirate.
Oh, really? You should go talk to the important-looking pirates in the next room. They're pretty much in charge around here. They can tell you where to go and what to do.
Where can I find the governor?
Governor Marley. Her mansion is on the other side of town. But pirates aren't as welcome around her place as they used to be.
I'm welcome everywhere I go.
Whatever you say, just watch out for those guard dogs. Uh-oh, looks like my grog is going flat, so you'll have to excuse me. Nice talking to you. Have fun on Melee Island.
Beef. Okay, so I need to find something for this fucking frog.
I don't see anything special about it. It's boiling hot. I think it's full of that foul stuff pirates drink.
God damn it.
What are you looking at me for?
Excuse me, but I'm looking for the dartboard.
Dartboard? We don't have one anymore. There was a horrible accident. Drinking and darts don't mix.
I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Guybrush.
Yeah? So what?
Sorry to bother you. Bye.
Right.
Staple remover.
What's green and hairy and has 1,000 legs?
Yikes! Oh, you almost scared me to death. I thought you were a... Oh, never mind. What did you say your name was again?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. I came to Melee Island because I want to be a pirate.
Well, you picked the right place for it. Though perhaps the wrong time. Not to mention the wrong name. You have the silliest name I've heard in a long time.
I'll just be off to seek my fortune now.
Good luck.
Those crazy spaghetti brothers are still in there.
Oh no.
I've already got one. I don't think strolling through the forest picking flowers is very good practice for being a pirate. I don't think strolling through the forest picking flowers is very good practice for being a pirate.
Oh, what?
Creepy. I can't pick that up.
I'm lost. God damn it. Okay, there's nothing here. I need to find something for this scroll, but I don't know what it is. Okay, let's try the hint once. Let's see. Yeah, no shit. I need to find something for the throne, no shit. Oh, there's no music here. Okay, I need to get out of this forest. Oh my god. Okay, can I get out? But there's no exit.
Looks like a big plus sign.
Should
What
I
could that
do it
possibly
again?
mean? I'm not stupid enough to do that twice. The legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. This carefully reproduced piece of Melee Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations. Remember, there are other pirates on this island. So go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person. I can't pick that up. I can't pick that up.
Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Want something that would attract attention? Red herring from the skull. Wait, red what? What is a herring? Herring. Let me look it up. Like a fish. Yeah, the fish from outside the kitchen. God damn it, okay. How? How do I get that shit? Oh no, wait. Come on, let me in. Okay, how the fuck?
Oh, it doesn't fit. Figures. I think that bird'll peck my hand off.
Oh, there we go.
I think that bird'll peck my hand off.
Yeah, fuck off, little bird. Okay, we got it. Progress.
shall pass. Red herring. Pass.
Yeah, finally.
Welcome to Stan's Previously Owned Vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest in previously owned marine transportation. Have a look around. I'll be right back. Stan. Huh. Nothing.
Wait.
I can't pick that up.
Push.
Huh. Nothing. Huh. Nothing. Huh. Nothing.
God damn it.
I'm not stupid enough to do that twice. Dull, dull, dull. Looks like one of those well-engineered imports.
Okay. Oh, finally.
Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices. Sword training, 30 pieces of weight. Cannon firing, 160 pieces of weight. Balls extra. Grappling hook, 130 pieces of weight. Hook extra. I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster? You? You could never be half the sword fighter Carly is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said, "But I digress. You just don't have what it takes."
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
Okay.
I do so.
I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. What do you got?
Well, I figured you'd do it for free.
Well, you figured wrong. What else have you got?
All I have is this dead chicken.
This isn't one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle, is it? I've already got one. What else have you got?
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it? Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
Machine? Is this gonna hurt? Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. Watch your footwork. No! Beat first, then lunge. Watch your footwork. Use your forte against the foible. Watch your footwork.
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults
here we go.
out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with?
This is a classic.
I am rubber, you are glue.
I gotta do it.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here.
I have to.
You should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with?
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
No, no, no! That was the response from the last insult! Doesn't even make sense when used here! Ah. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster! See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
And now the training begins. Oh.
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Boy, are you ugly.
I'm insulted you'd even try to use that insult on me. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
Yeah, I don't have the response for that one.
I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Okay.
I give up. You win.
This is good. This is good. Wait, why are you all going that way? Fuck.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
First, you better stop waving it like a feather duster. You have the manners of a beggar.
Yeah.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Oh, yeah? Where did my
Okay,
sword
we're
go?
learning. We're learning.
Move out of the way, or I cuts my way through.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Okay.
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Even before they smell your breath? Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Oh, yeah?
You fight like a dairy farmer.
Oh, appropriate.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. You have the manners of a beggar.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me.
Okay, okay. We have
Where
a
did my
few
sword
new
go?
responses.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Okay.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
Oh, yeah?
I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion. Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Oh, yeah?
I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
Oh, yeah? I give up. You win.
I won.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point?
Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Well, yeah, I don't know that one.
Oh, yeah?
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
Okay, I don't know that one either.
Oh, yeah? Look behind
Okay,
you!
we
A
have
three-headed
two new
monkey!
more attacks. Yeah.
Move out of the way, or I cuts my way through.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Okay.
Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Why? Did you want to borrow one? I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Okay, what am I missing? This one?
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them.
I give up. You win.
Move out of the way, or I cuts me way through.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Do I know the answer to this one?
This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
And I've got a little tip for you.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Get the point. You make me want to puke.
Oh, yeah?
Me handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them. Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Okay, we get in the. Get in there.
Better be important.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Let's die.
My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
So you got that job as janitor after all? You fight like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Okay, which one? This one.
Oh, you make me want to puke.
Oh, yeah?
Yo, Chumpy, thank you. But yeah, I don't know the answer to this.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose. You make me want to puke.
I still don't know the answer to this one. It's the only one I'm missing for now.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me. Uncle! Uncle!
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Oh, you make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did. I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down.
Okay, that's a new one too.
You make me think somebody already did.
My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
So you got that job as a janitor after all.
Wait, what about this one?
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
He must have taught you everything you know.
Oh, that's new. Okay.
Where did my sword go?
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
We're not this one.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I hope now you've learned to stop picking
Oh
your
yeah.
nose.
Fuck.
Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Why, did you want to borrow one?
Okay. I want to puke. What about this one? Oh no, this one.
I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, eh? You make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did.
Okay, what am I missing?
I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
I'm glad to hear you attended
Fuck.
your family reunion.
I already knew that one.
Uncle! Uncle!
Aye, this better be important.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
What about this one? Fuck.
You have the manners of a beggar.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel
God damn it.
comfortable with me.
Okay. I think I have all of them now.
I've heard you were a contemptible
Okay, this one is new. That one's not.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, eh?
You have the manners of a beggar.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me.
have all of them.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
He must have taught you everything you know.
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Move out of the way, or I cuts my way through.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Okay, let's see. Boom.
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Come on, bro.
Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Why? Did you want to borrow one? I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion.
I think we're ready. We have all of them.
Oh, you make me want to puke.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I give up. You win.
Let's go.
There's no answer.
Okay. Let's go fight the sword master, I guess.
How dare you approach the Swordmaster with... Oh, it's you again.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
Nothing like being honest. I can tell by the sarcastic expression on your face that you've been fully trained by Captain Smirk. I can also tell from the Melee Time sports page that you've won only 2 fights. Not nearly enough to waste my time.
Oh my god. How many do I need? God damn it. I'm ready. I am ready.
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
First, you better stop waving it like a feather duster. I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose. I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
He must have taught you everything you know. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point? I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all.
Uncle! Uncle!
I lost to that guy.
Aye, this better be important.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Oh, you make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did. People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Even before they smell your breath? I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down.
I'm shaken, I'm shaken.
You have the manners of a beggar.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Hey, 3
Wow,
wins.
you're
How
good
many
enough
do I
to
need?
fight the sword master.
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go.
How dare you approach the Swordmaster with... Oh, it's you again.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
Nothing like being honest. I can tell by the sarcastic expression on your face that you've been fully trained by Captain Smirk. Let's get this over with. I usually see people like you passed out on tavern floors.
Wait, what?
Even before they smell your breath?
Only once have I met such a coward.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Wait.
There are no clever moves that can help you now.
No clever moves. No clever moves that can help you now. Maybe this one?
And I've got a little tip
Fuck.
for you. Get the point?
My tongue is sharper than any sword.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them.
Oh,
If your brother's like you, better to marry a pig.
no. This one? Again? Good try.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Now I know what filth and stupidity really are.
Maybe. Or this one. Is it that one or this one?
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion.
Okay, I got one. Nice.
I hope you have a boat ready for a quick escape.
Oh, why do you wanna?
Why? Did you want to borrow one?
I will milk every drop of blood from your body.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Get the comeback.
Every word you say to me is stupid.
Oh yeah?
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me.
I give up. You win.
I win.
Well, I hope you're happy. You can go back and brag to all your friends about how you beat the Sword Master. You'll need proof. Here, this should convince them.
What did I get? Oh, another t-shirt.
It says, I beat the Swordmaster. What was that? I'm so confused.
Hey, what are you doing just standing around? The governor's been kidnapped.
What? By whom?
LeChuck's got her on that ship that just sailed off.
Freaking LeChuck.
I'm afraid we've seen the last of her.
Where did they go?
LeChuck's taken the governor back to his hideout on Monkey Island. I'm afraid that no pirate on this island is brave enough to follow him there. But hey, good luck. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. They left this note. You can have it, but I don't think you'll like what it says.
Attention, pirates of Melee. Your governor is alive and well and by my side as she was always meant to be. If you try to find us, you will only meet with horrifying disaster. Yours truly, Captain LeChuck. Where are all the pirates?
Oh, they're all up looting the governor's mansion. The governor is gone. LeChuck and his spectral crew came and got her. They put her in the ghost ship and spirited her away. She was so good to me. Always conveniently losing those health board reports. For a small consideration, of course. What'll become of my business? Oh, woe is me.
What can I do to save her?
You must get a ship and go after her. The ghost pirate's lair is on Monkey Island. Everybody knows that. Don't ask me how. All you need to do is find a way there.
Get me a drink.
Get your own drink.
Right. I'm off.
Good luck. Be sure to wear your mittens.
Okay, so now we
And your
can pick up the
galoshes.
mug and
And
the
don't forget to write.
grog.
Bye now.
This stuff is eating right through the mug.
Yeah, let's go. Go, go, go. Wait. Fuck. Can I grab another one? Just in case.
I can't get anything out of that mug.
Wait, what?
It's not really much of a mug anymore.
Oh my god, this is... Fuck. Okay, let's do it before fucking...
I can't move it.
What?
Hey, great! A drink! I'm real thirsty. Yikes!
Ah.
Wow! And to think I used to drink that stuff. I'm free! Oh yeah, thanks. If there's anything I can ever do for you.
Well, actually, there is something. I'm looking for brave people to join my crew and sail off to Monkey Island with me to rescue the governor. She's been abducted by the fearsome pirate LeChuck and is being held against her will somewhere in his secret hideout.
I see. Well, yes, LeChuck, you say? Well, yes, yes, of course. We must sail to Monkey Island and... Hey, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I can't believe I fell for that. Pretty good trick, though.
Meanwhile, having just returned from melee, LeChuck and his crew find their old hiding place in the underground rivers of Monkey Island and drop anchor.
Captain, sir, I just stopped by to congratulate you on your kidnapping mission. Captain? Captain, are you all right?
Never felt better. And how fares our prisoner?
Oh, now
yes,
I get
the
it.
prisoner. We
He was
had
disguised as the other guy.
trouble.
Trouble!
No, nothing to worry about, sir. Everything's under control. She escaped a few times, but we've got her locked up in the brig. No one's getting in or out of there.
For your sake, I hope not. With years of planning almost destroyed by my death, I'm not taking any chances now.
You took care of Mr. Threepwood then?
Guybrush Threepwood will not be a problem. At this very moment, he's 20 feet underwater. Probably bloated up like a fattened pig. His eyes being eaten out by crabs. Fish pecking at his fingers. Kinda makes you wish you were there to watch.
Ah, yes, sir. Ugh. Sure does at that.
Now, go check on the route. Make sure it's locked up tight.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, who is this?
I don't see anything special about it.
May I help you?
I must be in the wrong place. Catch you later.
Suit yourself.
But yeah, she's not even there.
Did you know the governor's been kidnapped?
Well, yes, we knew about that.
Can I interest you in a dream vacation to Monkey Island? Because of this sudden change in local government, I'm prepared to offer you a once-in-a-lifetime price on a cruise to that scenic wonderland, Monkey Island. And the amazing thing about this offer is the price. Absolutely free. All you have to do is help me crew the ship and island paradise can be yours free. And we might just rescue the governor while we're at it.
Well,
the governor can probably take care of herself.
And we are sort of busy here.
Yeah.
And we've got the circus to think of.
We've got to find the elephant.
Find the rat.
Yeah.
And get rid of these minutes. I'm sorry. We simply can't go at this time.
Maybe I should ask the guy at the bar. Yeah, that's right.
Will you join me?
Alas, I cannot go to sea. An old war injury. I'm sure you understand.
Right. I'm off.
Good luck.
Okay, let's go get a boat. Yeah, this way.
Howdy. I'm Stan of Stan's previously owned vessels, and I'd stand on my head to make you a deal. What sort of craft are you looking for? Big, fast, slow. You want it? I got it. And if I don't got it, I'll get it. I want to make you a deal that you're happy with. Because if you're not happy, I'm not happy. But I know you're going to leave here happy today. How do I know? Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come, take a look around. So tell me, what are you interested in looking at today?
I
don't really have that much to spend.
Have no fear. Every ship I sell is a bargain. But if you're looking for a real steal, I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way. This here is the famous Sea Monkey, the only ship ever to make it to Monkey Island and come back with anyone aboard left alive. Or should I say, anything. You see, the previous owners of this ship were two adventurous pirates. They set off, like many before, to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island. And like many before, they disappeared forever. Their fate? A mystery. Almost as mysterious as how this ship returned to Malay Island without a single human aboard. Some claim it was sailed back by a crew of chimps.
Chimps? There aren't any chimps in the Caribbean.
Oh, shut up. It makes a good story. Anyway, this baby's mine now. That is, until someone makes me an offer. What kind of price range were you thinking of?
On credit,
Actually, I was hoping to get one on credit.
Sorry, kid. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. That's just old Stan's philosophy. If you've got a job, the storekeeper in town might extend you some credit. Then we'd have something to talk about. Unless, of course, you've already got some other means of financing.
I have 371 pieces of 8.
Look, this is a very reasonably priced ship, but not that reasonable. I doubt you're carrying enough cash on you for this transaction. You wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance, would you?
All I have is this rubber chicken.
Is it one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle? I already got one of those. You wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance, would you?
On second thought, this may not be the ship for me.
Okay, but I tell you, I got a feeling you're gonna leave here today with a new, previously owned vessel. So, what else can I show you?
Actually, I'd like to go think about it some more.
okay, so I need a job, and then I need to go to
think
see
it
the
over.
shopkeeper.
I don't want you to feel pressured or
A
anything.
job.
Bye now.
Fuck. Let's go to the shop.
I forgot to give you my card. And here's something else to remember me by.
A compass?
An extra strong magnetic compass.
With your picture on it.
That's right. It always points directly back here, so if you're looking for a good deal, you know where to go. I'll be right here when you come back. But I can't guarantee that any of these ships will.
Right.
They're moving fast today. Yes, sirree. Can't hardly keep anything in stock. He'll be back.
I've got my eye on you, boy. Steal anything and I break your legs. What do you want?
I'm interested in procuring a note of credit.
You are ya? You got a job?
Yes, of course I do.
All right. I'll get one of my notes and we'll fill it out.
I gotta remember this. Let's see. Left. Oh God.
Let's see here. What did you say your occupation was?
Bum, 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 bum. Drones within.
I'm an acrobat with a traveling circus.
You're one of them fettuccine brothers? Where's your silly accent? And where are your silly slippers? Come back when you got a job in a credible business.
Oh, we're gonna see it again. So, left, complete. Okay.
What else do you want?
I'm looking for the Sword Master of Melee Island.
Yeah, like I'm gonna fall for that one again.
Oh, please. I won't steal anything this time, I promise.
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back. I've got my eyes on you, Weasel Boy. Don't try anything.
Okay, so pull. Now, how do you do push?
There's nothing in here but this note.
You gotta just get the fuck out.
Howdy! Great to see you again. I knew you'd come back.
Why do I feel
Everybody
like
does.
there used to?
You know why they come back?
There should be music
Just
in
look
this.
at all.
Yeah, why is the music not playing?
So, what else can I show you?
Could I see the cheap one again?
I knew it. I knew it. Just can't get her out of your mind, can you? Walk this way.
Um. Um. 10,000. Yeah, I don't get why there's no music here. But
Enough about extras already.
Okay, where were we?
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
Well, how does 3,000 pieces of 8 sound?
Sure, I guess we can start out at the bottom. I got all day. I'm gonna be getting a whole new shipment next week, so you got me over a barrel. I've got to sell this baby, even if it means losing my shirt.
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
come on, just give me the fucking balls.
Okay, 4,000 pieces of 8.
That's a little bit more like it, but not much. I know you can try harder than that. Just tell me, what would it take to get you to sail this ship away today?
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
All right, 5,000, but that's my final offer.
That's a little bit more like it, but not much. I know you can try harder than that.
Wait, what?
You realize, don't you, that they just don't make them like this anymore?
Well, what do you think it's worth?
You could sail this puppy away today for just 9,000 pieces of 8. How does that sound to you?
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
5,000, and that's my final offer.
That's still not enough money. Inflation works in the other direction, you know. Buddy, you can tell me the truth. It's the little woman, isn't it? You're afraid of what she'll say when you come home with a new ship. Don't be such a wimp. Stand up to her. She'll respect you for it. And when she sees this ship, she'll love you for it. Trust me.
Well, what do you think it's worth?
You could sail this puppy away today for just 9,000 pieces of 8. How does that sound to you?
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
5,000, and that's my final offer.
That's still not enough money.
Oh my god, what is wrong with
Inflation
this?
works in the other direction, you know? I don't understand. I thought you were interested in this ship.
Forget it. I don't need this boat anyway.
Now wait a second. Don't go away mad. I'm sure we can work something out.
Well, maybe you're right.
Of course I am. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. I'd let you take it out for a little spin around the harbor, but our insurance company won't let us.
Well, what do you think it's worth?
You could sail this puppy away today for just 8,050 pieces of 8. How does that sound to you?
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
Actually, I'd like you to squirm a little more.
Sure. Hey, that's my job, isn't it? I'm on your side, buddy. It's my boss that's the real miser.
Forget it. I don't need this boat anyway.
Now wait a second. Don't go away mad. I'm sure we can work something out.
Well, maybe you're right.
Of course I am. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. Maybe you haven't realized the fact that this is the only ship lot on the island.
Well, what do you think it's worth?
You could sail this puppy away today for just 7,500 pieces of 8. How does that sound to you?
Forget it. I don't need this boat anyway.
Now wait a second. Don't go away mad. I'm sure we can work something out.
Well, maybe you're right.
Of course I am. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking of my kids' education fund here.
Well, what do you think it's worth?
You could sail this puppy away today for just 7,300 pieces of 8. How does that sound to you?
Forget it. I don't need this boat anyway.
Fine. Be that way. See if I care. Sure, think it over. I don't want you to feel pressured or anything. Bye now. Did I already give you my card? Here. I'd better give you another one just in case.
Thanks.
Howdy! I just knew you'd be back. I knew you wouldn't be able to get that little beauty out of your... Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Pretty soon you're going to have to make me a serious offer, you know.
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
Oh, the music is working now. Oh, weird.
5,000, and that's my final offer.
That's still not enough money.
Oh my god, what is
Inflation
this
works in
part?
the other direction, you know.
It's so
Pretty
annoying.
soon you're going to have to make me a serious offer, you know.
Well, what do you think it's worth?
You could sail this puppy away today for just 7,300 pieces of 8. How does that sound?
Why am I negotiating a price when I have the fucking about?
Forget it. I don't need this boat anyway.
Fine. Be that way. See if I care. Sure, think it over. I don't want you to feel pressured or...
Shut the fuck up.
I, the good and honorable storekeeper, do hereby
Okay.
take liability for the debts of the bearer of...
Howdy!
Let's pick out all the extras, maybe.
Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Pretty soon you're going to have to make me a serious offer, you know.
Let's talk extras.
Did I tell you about the porthole defoggers?
What?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Okay, but don't blame me if you run into an iceberg or something. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the anti-lock anchor?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Sure, throw safety to the wind. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the rack and pinion rudder?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Well, I guess it'll float without it. Barely. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the velour sail covers?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Hey, travel light. I can understand that, sure. Of course, mutiny is an ugly word. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the tachometer?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Wow, does your wife know you're such a cheapskate? But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the elevator made with wood from Burgundy wine casks?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of decadent, isn't it? But wait, there's more.
But
Did I tell
wait.
you about this simulated wood siding?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Okay, but I'm telling you, barnacles hate simulated wood. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the porthole defoggers?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Okay, but don't blame me if you run into an iceberg or something. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the
Wait.
anti-lock anchor?
What? It's going in circle.
Enough about extras already.
Okay, where were we?
Well, what do you think it's worth?
You could sail this puppy away
Okay,
today
finally.
for just 5,250 pieces of 8. How does that sound to you?
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
5,000. And that's my final offer.
5,000 pieces of 8? Okay. It's killing me, but okay. And I thought I was gonna give my children Christmas presents this year. Just take it out of here. I'm glad to get rid of it. Oh yeah, do you have that note from the storekeeper on you? Thanks. I've got to run these numbers by my boss. He'll think I'm nuts, but I'll talk him into it. You meet me at the dock with your crew. I'll bring the ship and the papers. I just want to say that I really feel like we got to know each other today. I mean, I really felt some bonding here, and I don't just say that to everybody. It's been great doing business with you. Really. Sucker. See you at the dock, and don't forget your crew. All 3 of them.
Wait, all 3? What is? Who are my crew? I have no clue. Okay, one is gonna be this guy, right? And
I told you, I don't have the time to show you any more tattoo tricks.
The governor's been kidnapped!
What? That's preposterous.
Oh, really? Take a look at this note they left.
Oh no. This is horrible. What are we going to do?
What happened to my mouse? It broke too. Wait, can I fix it? No. Okay.
We could get a crew together and sail off after them.
What an idea. Now, if we only had a captain.
Well, what about me?
Ha! You? Ha! Oh! That's a good one.
Hey, I'm serious.
Really?
Really?
Okay, let's see you prove it. Walk this way. There's something in here that I want to show you. Something horrible. Something so horrible that I stay awake at night just thinking about it. But I don't mean to scare you. I'm sure a big brave guy like yourself will have no problem facing this monster. After all, it's much smaller than the beast that bit off my hands so many years ago. Arr, har, har, har. Let's just hope you're quicker than I was. Oh, I just remembered something. I never did get around to feeding him this week. Ha 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 ha! Silly me! I'll let you open this last door yourself. Just let me get out of your way.
Wait.
Ha ha ha! Getting cold feet?
No, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're supposed to open that little door. And if you're brave enough, touch the beast inside.
Oh, is that all?
Okay, go ahead. If you've got the guts.
Oh. What is it? Oh.
I don't believe it. You are a brave man after all. You faced the beast I've feared all these years. You had the guts to do what I never could. I feel like such a coward. I'm not good enough to be on your crew. I'm not even good enough to swab your decks.
Oh, come on, Meat Hook. You're a big, strong, good-looking guy with a talking tattoo. You can swab my decks anytime.
Really?
Sure.
I can still be on your crew.
Just pack your stuff and meet me at the dock.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I won't let you down.
Okay, that's one.
Hey, maybe I'll get a chance to show you my whole tattoo routine when we're at sea.
Wow, this is sounding better and better all the time.
Hell yeah. Now I'm thinking Sportmaster. I don't know the third who's gonna be. Maybe it's just us three.
got the t-shirt. What do you want now?
I want you in my crew.
The governor's been kidnapped.
What? That's ridiculous. Oh, no. This looks bad. Very bad.
I'm getting a ship and a crew together to go rescue her.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this, but count me in. I'll meet you at the dock.
Okay, am I missing somebody else?
There's no answer.
Okay. What is this guy? Oh, there he is.
Hey, it's a good thing you showed up. 10 people have offered to buy this baby off me while I've been standing here waiting for you. But I said, no way. I know a guy who's in love with this ship, and it would break his heart to lose it. Am I right? Of course I am. I mean, just look at her. Sleek, aerodynamic, a buoyant barnacle-covered beauty. I think we're having a real moment here. I've changed my mind. I can't give her up. You can have your money back. How could I sell something so dear? Then again, a deal's a deal, right? Right. Good luck, yeah. I'm out of here. Whoops, I almost forgot to give you this free seafaring literature. My gift to you. Just remember where you got it. Stands!
Maybe I should have gotten that extended warranty after all.
Hey, long time no see.
Oh, of course, this is the third guy.
Have you come to be on my crew?
Hey, I could never pass up a chance to make some easy money.
Money?
Yeah, we are getting paid for this, right?
Glad you could make it, Carla.
Look, don't start with me, okay? So what's that waterlogged wreck doing out there? How are we gonna get our ship in here with that pile of scrap in the way?
Where's the cabin boy? I need him to go back to my place and pick up my bags.
What's going on here?
Where's our ship?
Where's our crew?
This isn't gonna be as easy as I thought.
Through the courageous leadership of Captain Threepwood, the Sea Monkey is finally underway. Undaunted by their lack of navigational equipment or expertise, the crew begins to plan their voyage.
First of all, I'd like to say it's great to be working with such a fine crew. The voyage ahead is not going to be easy. It's going to take skill, endurance, and most of all, teamwork. First, I thought we'd assign some duties.
What is it we were suckered into doing again?
I made a list.
Suckered is right.
I don't see what the big deal is with rescuing the governor. She can clearly take care of herself. The way I look at it, we got this great ship. Well, we got a ship. Why don't we kick back, tie a rope to the wheel, and cruise for a while? I could use a little work on my tan.
Come to think of it, I have been a little stressed out lately. I could use a rest.
Then it's decided. We cruise the Caribbean.
I'm doomed.
Alright, boys. It's time. But yeah, thank you everybody for checking the stream. I'll finish the game tomorrow. Yeah. Make sure you follow the channel. Yeah. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, thank you Creams for the raid. Thank you everybody for being here with me. But yeah. I gotta go to sleep. I'm so tired today. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Alright guys. See you tomorrow.